if Level Engine ever comes up.
ESR3. We've got another Zelda 2 randomizers. So it's round 4 match now here of the 2022 Standard Tournament between trailZ and Level Engine, two of our only 4 3-0 runners. They're facing off against each other. Two of the longtime greats in Z2R. Should be a fantastic match. Jossie and Night Shifter are doing the comms tonight. Take it away.
Hey, well, I'll be excited when we get Level Engine stream up.
Oh yeah, but we all know Level's last minute with that.
Yeah, I just couldn't resist. No, but I really am excited for this matchup. It's always great to see, big names in the community going at it with each other.
Oh, this is going to be an excellent match. 2 of our 4 remaining undefeated. And the other 3-0 match later this week will be just as amazing, for it's going to be Mirai versus Big Slamu.
Yeah, and then the winner of this and the winner of that will go up against each other in the final week of Swiss for the number 1 seed in the bracket.
And that's probably going to be one heck of a match too, considering the 4 people we have left at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm guessing that, some of the 1-loss players aren't too shabby either. I haven't looked at the standings.
Oh no, some of the 1-loss players aren't too shabby at all. So this week and the final week, there are going to be some very hotly contested matches, with some of them determining who makes it to brackets, who doesn't, and who gets the last chance to try and play into the main bracket.
Yeah, and we now have
a Level Engine
up. So what do you think? We've been getting a lot of Vanilla Wests lately. You think we're going to get another Vanilla West?
It feels like it is, but I would be hoping maybe for a good mountainous West, followed by a boots locked pretty deep in the east and making east a islands biome.
Oh, so you're going for a scenario where boots are actually useful?
Well, yes. But have to be well earned. I'm talking like Doug, that the runners are going to have to go way deep in the east. Maybe something like they're in Spell Tower, but to get the spell, you need to get the child, because it spells into Runia, and the child is actually back in New Kasuto because it's behind 7 magic containers on Grandma.
Oh boy, Grandma's actually been nice, usually 5 or 6 lately, I feel like.
Of late, but you never know when she'll ask you to go all the way up to 7.
Yeah, always when you least expect it.
Yep. Alright, and here we go. Oh! Level a little behind on his start. Oh, and look at this. Vanilla West.
I was saying.
Straight up Vanilla West.
Can we blame Fred even though this isn't his game?
At this point, yes. Yes. At this point, Fred has now reached such a status of meme. I will give it to him.
So,
You're welcome.
Yes, I guess it was our seed roller tonight.
I've seen a lot of vanilla, and that does not seem to be changing.
And just a heart container and magic container cave, so we'll probably see them swing around either up. Well, I actually don't know what they'll do.
The engine's really close to the attack level, so he's not up aiming.
Yeah, he'll probably... Ooh, okay, Trail's making his way to Trophy Cave. Level going straight for Rauru.
Free spell, maybe even a useful spell. Fairy!
Oh, Fairy, that's a good early find, but is it castable? As trailZ finds the flute.
Well, when we get a vanilla East as well, that flute will come in handy.
Yes! Because it seems they come in pairs when they do. So, or the East will either be vanilla or vanilla-like, which could be a whole lot worse.
68, just barely not castable, so probably at Magic 2.
4 points, ouch. As trailZ is now heading for Rauru. Only thing he hasn't checked so far in this opening West is Ruto. Which I have a feeling we'll see from level once he clears Trophy Cave. And then he'll know that he has nowhere else to go but through Parappa and go see what's on Grass Tile and see what our first palace is.
Yeah, and for trailZ, we'll see if Fairy is castable at level 2.
Yep. And the survey says... No!
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh boy, not what we were expecting.
Probably not what trailZ wanted to see either. Oh! Levelengine! What happened there, sir?
Yeah, we've gone to Plaid. And Levelengine really wants to get his attack up. He has been turning down any other sort of level ups.
That's a little bit of Levelengine's strategy is to push his attack up as fast as he can. And here's trailZ to the desert, and the palace is P3 or 6 in a very different blue. And trailZ is saying, you know what? I've got Fairy. Let's go.
Well, let's hope I can get it castable.
Yeah, I think he's he's gambling on the fact that maybe he can get the next magic level before he needs it.
So red Dairas and Fireballs are not a good combination.
Never a good combination.
Orange Dairas, on the other hand, are dropping like 150, so that's pretty nice.
Orange Dairas rolled all the way up. They're usually 75, so they doubled up. And that will level this next level of attack. Now we'll start to see him take magic in life. He likes to get to that 3 attack as quick as he can.
Well,
Okay, JJ, we will take that. We'll take you at your word on that.
By the way, are those P3 windows? I never remember.
Yes, they are. Those are P3 windows, so this is P3, which means we have a Rebanak sitting over here in Parappa.
I was a little bit surprised trailZ didn't go to Stonehenge. Like, if we can find a magic jar at Stonehenge, that could be big for casting Fairy.
Yeah, I'm also surprised that he went... Well, there's Magic 3. Did Fairy go down?
Yes, just barely.
Just barely indeed, which means he has one single cast and he's got to waste it here. That's off. As level shows it, it's the candle at Stonehenge.
Nice quality of life improvement, that's for sure.
It'll make having to navigate some caves later on a little easier.
Well,
and
I'm also thinking,
I would
level
like
up magic again, and we can go through the jump cave with Fairy.
Yes. So Fairy is our progression to the southern side of the west at the moment.
As trailZ has already found Rebo, doesn't have down stab, so has to slash pretty carefully here.
Yes, this is that is something I have not learned yet. Is the down stabless fight against Rebanak?
I just realized Rebo on attack 1. Ouch.
Ooh, this is going to be a long fight. But if there's anyone who can do it, it's trailZ.
I mean, he is doing it really well. It just takes a lot of hits. Though while I was watching that, I missed what spell is in Ruto.
Yeah. So did I. I was... Thunder.
Yeah, wow.
Wow, free Thunder. No, Thunder behind trophy.
Yeah. Let's see what...
Go East. Oh, this has been an excellent... Oh! That was the first hit he took that entire fight. That's impressive, and that's going to give him some good levels.
Yeah, 500 XP is a nice drop. And let's see what the P-Bag gives, too. Another 200.
So just... Oh, and Level's not even going to bother with the Palace. He is going straight to Jump Cave.
Well, he has the magic to get through. Oh, and the Palace reward is just a P-Bag for all that.
Wow, so yeah, this actually looks like a really good move on Level's play. No real reason to go to Parappa to do P3 until he has to.
Though that was a generous P-Bag, that'll give trailZ an attack level, so now he can get yet another level from the gem.
Yep, just gotta get back there. Oh, but he doesn't really have anything to kill him. Oof.
Oh, yeah, he needs to be able to die to get his fairy up.
Yeah, he needs to be able to die to be able to cast fairy, and so far there's nothing.
Just jump into the pit.
Nope, that is a bottomless pit.
Oh,
that'll just keep looping.
Oh,
That'll just... Oh, no, it didn't loop. Oh, that's the first time I've seen it not loop. Oh, there we go. But, oh, did he really want to fall that far, though?
Yeah, now he has to make his way back. Meanwhile, levelengine is on the south side of West Hyrule, checking out...
Oh, but that red Dyra said no.
This is P-Bag Cave, right?
Yes, this is P-Bag Cave. They can't access either Heart Container Cave or Medicine Cave because both of those are hammer locked. And we have no clue where the hammer is. And once he's done here, he'll probably... Oh!
Yeah, Level, you might want that key.
Okay, a key in the small... Oh, there's the hammer! Oh!
That opens up West Hyrule nicely.
Oh, that opens everything in West.
Yeah, we can go to Mido and get our lovely downstab, which might, help with the Rebo fight.
Yeah, this is... Now Level's play of not going to P3 right away really looks good. And he's going to do it on a higher attack level too, so it'll go much quicker for him. Yeah, Star. Like Star said, this is a painful time sink here for trailZ. This was probably not the best call for him, as now Level's up to attack 4. Level, once he gets into palaces, is going to start flying through palaces. He is going to make very quick work of this P3, unlike trailZ, who's been struggling with this because of lower levels and not having access to certain things.
And farming all these orange Dyras has also been a good strategy for Level.
Yep, he's already at 433, which is the opposite of trailZ right now at 334. 344 now for trailZ. As Fairy didn't go down at Magic 4, it is still 61.
Let's hope we find some magic jars soon.
That would be nice. I know both runners would appreciate it because right now spells are painfully expensive. I missed a 2-star. but we'll probably find out whatever's blocking it.
Yeah, where is the medicine?
We know Thunder's blocking... Trophy's blocking Thunder. So...
Well, maybe Thunder's linked to fire, who knows? Death Mountain for the
medicine's
medicine.
in DM, so is this a skippable spell is the question. Oh no, it's Reflect!
Definitely not skippable. Guess we're going to Death Mountain. Good thing we have that hammer.
Yes.
If we find Spec Rock quickly.
Oh, it could also be in Hammer Cave too, so man.
Yeah, I'm trying to be optimistic that it's in Spec Rock and we can just hammer away and that's that rather than trying to find Hammer Cave.
Oh, no. If we're gonna go crazy, let's go full crazy. Let's put it in Hammer Cave, deep within Death Mountain.
You know, here's something to point out. We've got to hit that Raft's in DM. We know that the medicine is in DM. We've got Vanilla West, Vanilla Shuffled, or Vanilla DM, anyone?
Oh boy.
When did we get a hint that the Raft's in DM?
Round Room or something? It was earlier.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh wow, so we needed items in Death Mountain. Oh boy.
Yep! And
it's a vanilla-ish Death Mountain. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, strap in, because we might be here a while.
I call it. I can't say I'm surprised.
Very nice.
Vanilla East while we're at it, because apparently that's how this is going.
Very nice seed, Star. Very nice seed. Take a bow.
If we can get more of those 500 P-bag drops, that would help at least.
Yes. And I don't think Level checked Medicine Cave, so we don't know.
No, he did not.
So we don't know what's in there. I'm a little surprised. trailZ was grabbing Bagu there?
Yeah, well, he doesn't have the hammer yet. For all he knows, he has to go through Death Mountain.
Oh, true.
Now he's going to get the hammer and realize.
Yep.
At least the early candle is nice.
Yes, the early candle for our lit up DM is very nice. And oh, the vanilla first entrance is not a continental connector, so what? So we need to find what is on the other side of Saria, because that could be a connection to somewhere else we need.
No, it's not. It's Vanilla Shuffle DM and Vanilla West. Those are guaranteed to each other.
Oh boy.
Because those are forced... Because remember, Vanilla and Vanilla Shuffle are forced to have the same number and type of connectors as Vanilla. So that means that those two continental connector caves must be the West and Death Mountain. That raft that's somewhere in here is their only way off. Period.
Oh boy.
They need both items out of here, if they can find it.
Well, really strap in, people. You might want to go get a soda real quick, some snacks, because I have a feeling we're going to be here a while. As actually Level finds Spec Rock, which is the medicine.
Okay, well, there's our Reflect Axis at least.
But he still needs to dig to find Hammer Cave so he can get his raft, because, oh boy. And trailZ is going to show us what the Palace in the Swamp is once he gets there. And it is, oh, 2-4 in the swamp.
Well, how about an incoming Reflect spell?
Oh, wow.
Would be nice if the magic key showed up.
this sea just keeps getting better and better with every twist and turn.
So here's trailZ getting his down stab. I wonder if he'll double back to Medicine Cave.
Yes, because now we have no clue.
That's basically the only thing we haven't seen so far in the West.
And that could still be something.
Well, and we also don't know what palace is on the island.
Yep, that too.
But there's no urgency for that, I would say.
No urgency for that right now, no. Level, what are you doing? Oh boy.
Level is definitely lost here in Death Mountain.
Yes, well...
Chat's saying something about his last life. I haven't caught it one way or the other.
Oh, that was his last life. Oh boy. And that's bad because he died without finding Hammer Cave and... Oof. Oh yeah, and he was so close to another level too. And once again, level passing up on going to Medicine Cave.
Well, I mean, I could see getting the Reflect spell.
Yeah, I can too, because that will help with the red Dairas. And the Dairas in general, because then that will allow you to just stand in front of them and just laugh at them. Which early on feels very nice, since they can be such a pain.
And trailZ gets the news about vanilla-ish Death Mountain.
Yeah, and he didn't look happy about that either. But I can't blame him. This is...
And Reflect is just barely castable, even more just barely castable than Fairy is.
Oh boy.
Be nice to... I mean, if Medicine Cave is a magic jar, that would be nice.
Yes. Oh.
Looks like level is going that way.
Looks like he is indeed going to give us our Medicine Cave check. And then probably finally let us see what's in Saria.
Yeah, see if that approach to Death Mountain is any different.
Yes, because it could be that you have to go through Saria to get to Death Mountain to get to Hammer Cave, while having to go through the one side to get to Speck Rock. A divided Death Mountain. Oof. And it is a magic container.
Okay, that gives us a little bit of breathing room at least for casting spells.
Still a singular cast of each spell.
Yeah, but if we get a couple of blue jar drops, for instance.
Yes, it could still be very manageable. Oh wow, trailZ up to Magic 5.
3-5-5, interesting build. I think he's just taking the levels as they come.
I think he's taking the health, and I think he's also taking the magic as fast as he can, because everything seems to be requiring a long dig, and we're also, you know, having spells costing...
Boots on Maze Island! And the spell in Saria, so I think we're gonna get that, because you never know what could be in Spell Tower in New Kasuto.
Yep.
There's a mirror under the table? I never would have guessed.
Yes, and this sea does keep getting better and better by the moment. a divided vanilla-like Death Mountain, more than likely.
Spell is not castable yet.
I'm not too surprised.
Wait a minute, you got the mirror already level.
Yeah, don't need to grab that again. Yep, get your magic refill, get your health refill.
There was Spec Rock right there.
Yeah, and Spec Rock was on this side.
Right. That was the one we found. trailZ just walked by it briefly, but now he has his medicine.
But from what we saw from level, it did not look like Hammer Cave was accessible from this side.
Right, and so far, coming from the Saria side, it's pretty linear, so with any luck, that'll get leveled to Hammer Cave pretty quickly.
So this is actually a gamble, because Star's right. He did game over before he finished his exploration on that other side.
But here it is, completely linear. You just have to go in from Saria, and it will funnel you right to Hammer Cave.
Wow. So we do have a divided DM. One way to get to Spec Rock, one way to get to Hammer Cave. This is beautiful.
That is actually amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a true segmented vanilla shuffle DM, and that's a really rare setting.
Me neither. I mean, it's quite something.
You get segmented mountainous various things, but true segmented vanilla shuffle requires a pretty stupid cave layout. That game override actually saved time then.
And the beautiful part is, both items were required, so they had to do this. Oh no!
Is it?
Just forfeited a bunch of experience and turned down a key.
Yes. Oh, he got the wrath, but he up-aided so quick he didn't. The experience, I think, was negligible to him, but leaving behind the key, ouch.
He's turned down a lot of life and magic levels.
But this is typical level. He tries to power farm straight to attack 7 as fast as he can.
Right, but if you're constantly burning experience.
True. And the raft takes us to Maze Island. And
which has the boots.
But he's going to have to find them first to make digging through here easier. Which means the Continental Connector is going to be... Oh, here's our first item. So
only an Octorok instead of the Lizalfos? Jeez.
And that's the child.
Vanilla child.
Wow. So when he finds the second item cave, that will be his boots. But the connector here on Maze Island will be his path to the east. Yes, because this is... And here we go. But yes, because the raft took us to Maze Island, no Vanilla East. Ooh, and the Lizalfos are giving a pretty decent experience.
He only wanted the red one, not the orange one. Maybe he'll get the orange one on the way back?
Don't know.
Nope, he's gone a fairy feat here.
Alright, so it's got to be on the northern side, and he's going to take a peek. Oh, it looks like a... Oh, this looks like it could be a mountainous east. Maybe even a Caldera East. Or also known as Volcano East.
Guess that's all of Maze Island in that direction.
Oh, and here's item 2. Here's his boots.
As trailZ continues, unfortunately, to explore the graveyard approach side of Death Mountain, which we know won't get him anything.
Yep. Up there's finally the up and A. I think he realizes that side's not going to get him where he needs to go. But in it taking him so long to get to make the switch, even though trailZ has already beaten the palace, I feel level is ahead here.
Yeah, because trailZ is still gonna have to hike all that way. It's a few caves in.
And this is P2, so let's see if... Yep, level's gonna go ahead and go and beat P2 here. Or try to, at least do. Because we don't know if he still needs the glove to get through here.
Oh, true. Maybe that's behind Spell Tower and New Kasuto, right?
Yep.
Speaking of spell, trailZ is realizing that maybe he should get the spell.
Click down, peek up, going up some more.
Yeah, there's a glove block to the left. That makes things potentially spicy.
Oh, with no jump spell. Doesn't want to cast Fairy. There we go.
Wow, Fairy's only 24 at Magic 5. That's interesting.
Yes, but getting to Magic 5 first is going to be necessary, it sounds like.
And trailZ did not go into Medicine Cave to get a Magic Jar.
Oh, that could be big. And level just finding a loop this way.
And I guess that gap isn't quite jumpable.
Yeah, it is actually.
Okay, I thought it was, but he didn't
It's
do it,
jumpable.
so I was a little surprised.
I think he is on the search for Helmet Head first. I maybe thinking he's maybe gambling on the item in here not being the glove. As trailZ now finds Hammer Cave to get his raft. Ooh, attack 5 still not strong enough to take down the Mago.
Yeah, that's a bit surprising. Two hits and didn't take it down.
Especially since looked like level got quite a few hits in there and it didn't go down. There we go. Oh, and it's 300 points too. Oh boy.
He's like at no life and he didn't
Level commits to his...
didn't take the life level.
Level commits to his plan of attack regardless of what it's going on around him. Yep, there's the death. We were sure was going to come sooner or later. But I can almost bet you we're going to see him skip over this magic level too and go for attack 6. This is the item room, actually. The item here in P2. It's the glove! Oh my goodness!
Well, now we can get past the glove lock at least.
Wow! Honestly, the only thing level is missing right now to just be in Palace and Go mode is the trophy. Once he gets the trophy out of the east and picks up his thunder, level's going to be just blowing through these palaces. Yes. Yes, the question of where in the east is the trophy. Because there are a couple options that would be rather interesting.
And here's Iron Knuckle. Not Iron Knuckle, Helmet Head.
Yep. And one. Oh, he's already down 2.
Why do they always roll so weak?
I don't know, but that was a pushover for Level. He didn't even knock the second helmet off. And that'll be his first gem of the match, and we're going to probably see him start steamrolling these palaces.
Yeah, as he takes attack 6.
Yep. And now he will depart Maze Island and head into the east to find his trophy.
As trailZ has found the child, but we know this direction won't get him the boots, that he'll have to go the other way.
Yep. Oh, trailZ abandoned the Oh, he did pick up the child, okay. For a moment there, oh, and there's Three-Eyed Rock. So the flute was needed. But now the question is, in Sunken Peabag Cave, is this... No, Risen Peabag Cave. Is this the trophy? No! Oh, it's the magical key!
Well, that'll save us some fairy casts.
That's going to make Level's progress through cleaning up palaces much easier.
P3 and P4 should basically be jokes for him at this point when he goes back to the west.
Yep.
Did trailZ get the boots? I don't think I saw him do it, but he made his way around the side, too.
I don't think he got the boots yet, either. Oh, he did? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, everybody's saying spell... And that's GP under Three-Eyed Rock, so...
Well,
Level is gonna try...
Flute required makes people happy, right?
Yeah, only makes people happy if the River Devil has to be dispelled by it.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, and Level's gonna up a go back to the west here, get his thunder, and probably clear out the 3 palaces here. Because he has the ability to do so.
Thunder, we don't have the trophy yet.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. So he's gonna just come back and clear out the palaces? Okay.
Why did he cast Reflect?
No clue. Yes. Yes, he does. I think he just doesn't want to have to deal with any of the palaces. Yeah, Level here rumbling towards Rebanak at full speed. He should be to the Riding Knight very quickly. In fact, here we are.
we know Rebo will be plenty of points to get us to the point where the gem gives attack 7 that Level has been so angling for.
Careful, trailZ. Okay, he takes life 6 just to make sure he gets to see the item here, which is the glove, which is huge. Okay, second time's the charm for Level.
Yeah, at attack 6, it only took 4 hits to take down Rebo.
Unlike trailZ's attack 1.
Right.
And that will be attack 7 for Level. But from here on out, he will pour everything into leveling up magic and health.
And trailZ has found his weakling helmet head. Doesn't have quite as high attack, so he does knock off 2 helmets. Knocks him completely off the screen, in fact.
And that ties our matchup at 2 apiece.
The same 2, even.
Yep. As Level is making a beeline for Palace 4.
And then he'll probably do Island Palace just to get it out of the way.
Yep. Yes, JJ, I would say if trailZ stays in the east and finds the trophy before he goes back, I think he does step into the lead. But we don't know how brutal this east is going to be. And it looks like it's a mountainous east on top of it all. trailZ is gonna get his magical key. This is the item room here in 4. Will Level go for it? Yes, yes he will. And we have a heart container. Okay.
Not gonna say no to that.
No, not gonna say no to that, but that's probably the last heart container he'll pick up. 6 is usually pretty good. And just the cross in sunken pea bag and risen pea bag cave and sunken pea bag cave. So that's not the answer.
Level
but
takes
there's
steps
still
so that he can cast Reflect here.
Okay, but there's still desert tile, there's still water tile, and there's still new Kasuto.
Yeah, and if Grandma wants 5 magic, the fact that trailZ never picked up that 5th magic jar could bite him.
Yep. Unless he's bailed out by one of the other oh! Look at this! This is a segmented east on top of being mountainous.
How would we get to the other part of the east?
They're gonna have to take... Oh, I don't know.
Because we have both connectors to Maze Island, we have both connectors to Death Mountain. What else would it be? Oh, Boots!
Boots! Gotta walk around. Boots!
Gotta love the narrow water paths. They will get you. Oh,
Yep.
because they've seen it before.
And this is
4-5
where...
from the seed.
And Level getting Karak down. And there's a magic container on Desert Tile. So that gets trailZ to 5. As Level is done with P4 and heading for the Island Palace.
And here's Old Kasudo, just life. trailZ turning that down.
Yep. What palace do we have here? This is P5. Oof. He's gonna go in. You know P5 can be unusually trolly. And now level up to Magic 6. And very close to another level here as well. And here's the Item Ruin 5.
These item rooms have been surprisingly
And it's
easy.
another magic container. As we find P6 here on the island. So that means P1 is in the Valley of Death. Horsehead trying to do everything to protect himself.
levelengine, you don't need to pick up keys when you have the magic key.
Yes. As trailZ begins his hunt for Guma. And there's Magic 7 on level engine
Spells
side.
nice and cheap.
Yep. And level not even concerned about P-bags. He'll take whatever he's gonna get as he goes along. Because he's probably gonna get all the way up to life 7 off this level up. And then start just burning gems. P2 was pink, P3 was blue. This is another... Oh no! The down stab when you don't mean to down stab. And Level's on his last life, so he really wants to find Barba here quickly. And 6 is we know where all our magic containers are. P5, P6, Medicine Cave, and Desert Tile. So the chances that the trophy...
Fairy meets fairy, that was awesome.
Yep. And we are still looking for the trophy, which now is either possibly on Water Tile or in New Kasudo, either with Grandma or in the Spell Tower. It is getting down to those 3 locations.
That's really all we haven't seen now?
Yep, that is all we haven't seen now in the East. And here's Barba for level.
Who knew Barba was so close to the entrance?
as trailZ continues to try and find Goomba. But P5 doing P5 things.
Wow, and look how quickly Barbo goes. Oh no!
It's a game over! Oh no, he
got
just
plenty of lives, just don't do that again.
He loses the experience, but he really doesn't care because he'll place the gem. Oh yes, he does care. Oh, that's going to slow down his leveling.
Cost him quite a few life levels there.
He could have finished his leveling.
Yes, 600 instead of 6,000.
So he's just going to hold on to that, head back to the east, and make his play to the next palace while still looking forward to get his trophy. So currently, levelengine is up 4-2, but it feels like this lead is on a razor-thin edge for him.
Well, it depends how quickly he can cover the east here, now that he's going back to it.
How quickly does he find that he has to walk down and around? Because here's him going to Sunken P-Bag Cave, and
hopefully he does remember that he needs to keep searching east locations until he gets the trophy.
Hopefully.
Or we still haven't found fire yet, and never know if that's linked to thunder.
Thunder Fire would be the biggest bailout for both of these runners. As trailZ is still trying to find Goomba.
Just looking at the trackers here, we have everything except for the trophy and thunder.
Yep, it's gonna be 100% tracker percent. Yes, Star, you are doing all the clickety-clacks today. You will hit all the buttons. And trailZ finally finds Goomba.
P5 always feels longer than P6 in Rando. It's one of those things.
Well, anyone who's played Vanillas knows that both P5 and... Oh my goodness, Goomba! 3.5 heart containers with one hit. Two-shotting on life 6. Yikes!
And we don't have the shield spell, but no problem for trailZ.
Yep. And hopefully this is where Level will realize he has to walk around, as trailZ takes life 7.
That was the cheapest thing.
And that will be his third gem, making our score now 4-3. And this, as soon as he gets out of this, there'll be levelengine picking up his 7th magic container. So he should be good when he comes across New Kasuto.
As we know, this is old Kasuto.
Yes, and that's just life, and I expect Level to pass up on it as well.
Yeah, the life spell is only for people like me who can't help but take hits.
And me. And here's Level into a much less orange version of P5.
Hey, and did you see what trailZ just did?
No, I missed it.
He fluted the River Devil.
Oh my goodness, River Devil required. Krista, wherever you are, River Devil required. River Devil required.
At least...
Here's Darunia.
Well, it's gotten us Naburu and Darunia. Still no sign of New Kasuto.
But... And trailZ is only in here for upstab, and then he's gone. And there's Level's 8th magic container. He is beyond set for magic now.
Yeah, so
Let's
where is Nukasuda? We've been hammering any forest tiles we've come across. Oh, and Darunia has fire, so if this is linked to thunder, we don't need to worry about anything else.
This is very true. Now, can Level have a faster P5 than trailZ here? Yes, P5 is a little less orangey for Level. It's not as intense.
Very cheap fire spell, whatever it does.
Yes. And we don't know what, because he didn't jump higher.
It didn't heal. Didn't turn us into a fairy.
Tunic didn't turn color. So it's down between Spell, Reflect, and Thunder.
Let's find some enemies and see what it does.
Thunder!
Oh, wow. So trailZ is in go mode.
Yep. trailZ does not need to worry about the trophy anymore. And, you know, once Level gets up there, he won't have to worry about it either. Ooh, this is... Right now, this is Level in the lead. That just flipped everything.
That is a very cheap Thunder spell that will really come in handy in GP.
That just flipped everything in this seed.
Now pointing out, we may be in item go mode, we are not in location go mode because we have no clue where P1 is. I mean, it's in the Valley of Death somewhere.
Yes, we just had to find the entrance.
Right.
Which, yeah, so now Level doesn't have to go back. He's already finished all these palaces here on the west. So he can just stay here in the east and make his final push. Where trailZ has to go do both 4 and 6 here in the west before he goes back to look for P1. So it still looks like Level's in the lead right now. But how quick does Level get through this P5 is the big question.
Well, as I recall, that fairy was on the way. So I'm thinking about, like, wasted levels. Levelengine doesn't know this, but he does not need to worry about only being at Magic 7 rather than Magic 8 now that we know how cheap Thunder is.
Oh yeah, when he gets that, he is going to be a bit bummed out, but probably very happy that he has cheap Thunder. Because that cheap of Thunder, that could be several rooms he could clear in GP and still have enough to cast for Thunderbird.
And trailZ finds Karok. We're going to be even on crystal count for a bit until Levelengine finds Guma.
Yep, this will put both runners at 4. So the match is tied back up, and arguably right now trailZ, if he gets to Barba quickly, could take over the lead. Yes, where that's another thing that probably is going to save trailZ some time. He didn't get the item out of 4. So this is all little time saves that's letting trailZ start to make a bit of a comeback here. As Level has to continue to dig deeper into this P5.
I do like the elaborate stained glass in P5.
Oh yes, it's very, very pretty. Guma goes all out for making his guests feel at least welcome in his palace.
Engine seems to be pretty lost.
Knowing that, you know, they're going to probably be in here for a long time. I think this is the right way. I think this was the way trailZ was going when he finally found Guma.
Yeah, here we go.
There it is. Watch closely, people. Guma's gonna go down quick.
Nothing like taking off multiple bars with one hit.
And there he goes. Because Guma would have one-shot leveled with the little health he had left.
Okay, so as trailZ looks for Barba, which we know is pretty close to the entrance.
Yep.
levelengine needs to go past that River Devil, realize that, yeah, we need to get that fire spell out of Darunia.
Yep. And here is the mass level up on the life. Now at 777. Level is going to be set for the rest of this seed. Yep, he sees that he needs to get past the River Devil. Buru is healed, and he says, nope. That's fine. Level is gonna go get fire.
Yeah. And upstab.
And upstab, which this will send him into immediate P1 and go mode.
As trailZ finds the magic jar in P6 there, so he will have 7 magic bars.
Yep.
I don't think he's gonna go back and get the first magic jar, though.
And Level is going to be so happy to find out that this is Thunder. He might get upstab on the way back out. And it's 10 magic at magic 7 for fire.
Level skipping upstab?
Oh, this could be a...
I mean, you never know when you might need it in GP, if you're here in Darunia anyway.
This feels like a big gamble here.
And he just makes the discovery.
And confirming that it's Thunder. And this is going to be Barba going down for trailZ as we hit the 1 hour mark. We're going to have both runners tied 5 apiece, both needing P5. I mean P1. Who gets to it first?
Well, and levelengine at this rate is going to be 788 by the time he gets to GP.
Oh no, he won't take the gem level.
Oh, you think he'll burn the gem rather than taking Magic 8?
He'll burn the gem. He will not bother himself with any more levels.
I don't know, maybe Thunder goes down to 8.
Oh, this East is just brutal because we see the one side of this is jump. I think he's just gonna peek his head in for what's here. Which maybe he's hoping for a heart container. That's the trophy! Oh!
Well, we knew that chances were high at this point that it was in New Kasuto.
Yes, we just didn't know whether it was Spell Tower or there, and there it is.
Didn't want jump, though. Again, something that could be helpful in GP, especially if you don't have upstab.
We see the physical part of... We see where it is. We just don't know how to get to it yet. As we are about to have both runners converge on the same spot. In fact, right now, trailZ is ahead. If this is the cave that leads to where the Valley of Death is. And it is! trailZ is now officially ahead. This is a huge momentum change. And actually, level does take that's not your P1?
He's just up-Aing to refill, I see.
Okay. But I'd say trailZ is now a good minute ahead of level.
Yeah, though that's certainly within GP routing.
Yep. And trailZ is the first into P1.
Oh, really having trouble with his fairy feet.
Oh, and Horsehead is just straight down from the entrance.
Hey.
And just like that, trailZ is done with P1. And trailZ is going to take the up A to get back out. Which, I can't blame him, it feels like it's going to be faster. Because he just has to go to the raft tile to get back to
three-eyed rock's right there.
Yep. So we're going to be able to get a time advantage here very soon.
Level also finds his way directly to Horsehead. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100, $200. That was 2 hits.
Yes, it was. Oh, level not burning the gem. That's a bit shocking. Oh, level not up and Aing, as trailZ gets into GP at 104.52.
This is kind of surprising that level's walking all the way out, that I think the up and A was the faster route.
But he goes 7.88 heading for GP. And so far, it's a linear GP. Yes, Thunder Spam could be useful, and with it costing the least amount for level, it could be big, but...
Yeah, but this is a long way for level to have to get out, because then he still has this other cave here.
Yep. Oh, and finally a divergent path in GP. Here we go. This could be... We have divergence before Thunderbird, so this could be where things change.
This is an annoying room.
But trailZ gets through it just fine.
And here's Upstab Room. This could be interesting if it's on the way to Thunderbird.
And just about 2 minutes later, Level Engine is now in GP. Time to see what we've got. Oh, we've got an immediate divergence possibility, but Level is not Chroma, and he'll go right.
I mean, I've certainly seen seeds where, you know, one runner could have blown the other runner out of the water if he had just gone left.
I got very lucky the other night in his race that his opponent was not right on his heels into GP, because if they had gone left, they would have sniped him, because he went right and explored all the rest of GP while Thunderbird was just 3 rooms to the left. Both taking similar routes early on.
Sometimes you just gotta go left.
Well, the bottom of that elevator did go left too, so... Ooh! trailZ sees those double bird knights down there and goes, nope. trailZ has found Thunderbird.
Okay, and I think that was behind Upstab Room, so Level Engine's gonna have an interesting time unless there's a loop. I mean, yes, we know you can get around not having Upstab, but it really makes me wonder why he didn't take that time, because the time he's saved by not getting Upstab, he's gonna get it back and then some, getting through that room. He sees it, he up and A's.
Ooh. And trailZ getting taken down by Thunderbird there. Even on life 8, this Thunderbird is hitting big.
And trailZ only on attack 6, so it's gonna take him quite a few hits.
3 1/4 health per fireball. So even on life 8, Thunderbird is 2-hitting.
Yeah, he did cast Reflect though, so if he, you know, he can absorb the fireball, but it doesn't matter, Thunderbird down.
Yep. And now... Oh, and Darkling's right behind. This is over.
Oh boy, well, GG's.
GG
trailZ
to
come
trailZ.
from behind. Wow.
And that's it.
Just under the 110 mark.
Yes. trailZ finishes with a official time of 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 58 seconds.
He says he will be joining us in about a minute. Probably just needs to catch his breath after that.
Oh yeah. Especially knowing the level of competition he was up against. Not knowing where level might be at any point until he got done in first was huge. This means trailZ will be going to 4-0 and is going to be 1 win away now from going undefeated in Swiss.
Takes another death here. And nopes out of that. So, I don't know. I mean, as far as we know, he needs to go through Upstab Room.
Yeah, that looks like it's his only way there. It's not so much jump as he didn't get up stab.
Yeah, neither of the runners grabbed jump. I mean, trailZ didn't even touch Nukasudo.
Yeah. I think Level coming to the bad knowledge that that up stab room is his only way forward. And we now welcome in our winner of the race, trailZ. GG, sir.
Hey, thank you. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
So the up stab wound up being pretty key for you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have the jump spell, and actually going in there actually took me to fire, which was linked to thunder, thank God.
Yeah, no, that was big. As you could probably guess, the trophy was a Nukasudo.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Did he not get Thunderfire?
He did. He just, for some reason, continued to Nukasudo anyway.
What really hurt him is that he didn't get up stab in Darunia.
Yeah, he grabbed his fire out of Darunia, but didn't grab up stab.
Oh, that sucks. Hold on 1 second, guys. My girl's at the door. I gotta go let her in.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yep, up stab was required, and look who's lurking in the chat, Animus. We see you there, Animus. And Level has forfeited. I think he now realizes what team's missing and has tossed in the towel. Yep, as he gets here, realizes, yep, there it is.
Yep. trailZ will come back, Level will join us, and we can have a whole discussion, because that was a heck of a seed, and really, levelengine was ahead for most of it.
Yeah, I imagine. Whatchamacallit?
Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
That Death Mountain really did me in. I was thinking, in the back of my mind, I was like, that could have been a one-way, because I never found the other exit, and I'm like, where's the other exit at? I felt myself going around in circles, and I was like, I have never seen that before, and that really shouldn't be a thing, but evidently it is. But
that was bizarre, to say the least, having a segmented Death Mountain.
Yeah, and had I not figured it out quickly, I would have, definitely lost the race. Did levelengine not have jump? Did you not know how to do the upstab skip?
Yeah, it was just, and we'll have to ask him, but yeah, he turned down jump in Nukasudo, and he turned down upstab in Darunia.
See, I don't understand that, because there's a room that you absolutely need upstab no matter what. But the one that was blocking the path was the one that you could skip upstab with.
But only if you have jump.
Yeah, you need the jump spell and the fairy spell. I think Fire Thunder really saved my butt this time.
Yeah, especially given how cheap it was.
Yeah, I mean, fire always goes like really, really, really cheap when you're at like Magic 5 or 6. It's always like 20 or 15.
And welcome in levelengine, GG.
Yeah, I mean,
Thanks.
GG's Level.
So who got into the Great Palace first? That's what I want to know.
trailZ by about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. And I'm guessing he went the right way, like, immediately.
Yeah, he had upstab.
Yeah, he found that upstab room fairly quickly and just went right through it.
So did I, but I couldn't go through it.
Yeah, it's I pretty much held right the whole time.
I took the gamble on not needing upstab, thinking I might just be behind.
Well, for the longest time, you weren't behind. It wasn't until you both were heading towards GP that the lead actually flipped.
I thought it flipped when they were heading towards Valley of Death in P1.
Oh, right. It was heading towards Valley of Death in P1 that it flipped. Sorry.
Though trailZ also gained some time after P1 doing the up A and rafting back from West Hyrule rather than fighting all the way out of the Valley of Death.
I was thinking maybe that could have been the faster way to just exit, but I wasn't even 100% sure. Considering I also had to walk through a little bit of Maze Island, but it was a short walk.
There was that two screened cave encounter with the flying enemies, and then there was 3 forced path encounters. So yeah, absolutely, it would have been much quicker. And there's actually a walk that you can do from North Palace to get you to the raft without taking a single encounter.
Nice.
Well, this means trailZ. You're
Yeah,
now.
good to know. We're still like really close up until the upside.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
trailZ, this means you're now 4-0. You are now 1 win away from going undefeated in Swiss level. This drops you to 3-1, but you are still guaranteed brackets regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what this if you go undefeated in the Swiss, I don't understand what good it would do, it's not, I don't think there's like any incentive behind it, but no matter what, we're both in the brackets, and I guess that's all that really matters.
Well, I knew trailZ was going to be making it.
I knew you were going to be making it too, man. You were 3-0 when we raced. Plus, you make it to the brackets almost every time we have a tournament. Yeah, I've never seen you not make brackets.
I mean, I could say the same about you.
Yeah, you wouldn't be lying.
I mean, neither of you were people we were surprised to see at 3-0 here.
I don't know about you, levelengine, but I'm having a difficult time like getting used to this new randomizer. It's not the same. It's the same, but I'm having difficulty like getting used to like the new pathways and the new overworld layouts and stuff with the connectors. Like I'm still getting trapped up in it.
I'm not getting too trapped up in it, to be honest.
And honestly, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but, as a viewer into COM, I feel like Vanilla West has come up a lot in this tournament.
It came up in round 2 for me.
Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting,
and safe to say that's...
I think Vanilla Shuffled is the more fun variant of the Vanilla Overworld. With the Vanilla...
Got it for Death Mountain.
Oh yeah, except for Death Mountain, exactly. That it's terrible. I probably wasted a good 10 minutes in Death Mountain level when I was looking for Hammer Cave, and then I realized, man, I haven't seen the other connector, so maybe I should check that. And sure enough, I went over there, and it was a direct connector right to a one-way path right to Hammer Cave.
I was a little in shock too when I found Hammer Cave that way. Just logically deduced that the other entrance to Death Mountain would have never have gotten you there.
Well, I went there from the other side, so I full cleared the other side of Death Mountain before going in that side.
I was trying to get my attack 5, but I got killed on the last enemy I needed to just kill for attack 5. And then just went to the other side of the Death Mountain. Then went to the other entrance.
That's the worst when you die with almost enough to get another level.
Wasn't even that much of a setback. I still got the attack 5 pretty quickly regardless.
Yeah, attack 5 I think was only like what 15 or 1600 in this one. It was pretty cheap if I remember correctly.
1730 maybe.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Got close.
It was a pretty friendly seed for leveling.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't know. Besides the Death Mountain, I feel like everything else is pretty straightforward. If you went through the backside of Death Mountain first, like you had a terrible time. Did I miss Medicine Cave? What was in Medicine Cave? I was really considering going back and checking it.
Medicine Cave was a magic container.
Maybe I did get it because I had 7 of them.
No, that was the one you didn't get. Level Engine
got
got all 8.
Okay, see, I wasn't. I thought that I might have, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't because I was like, if I go in there and there's no item in there, then I'm in trouble. And I was like, but if I don't go there and I didn't go there and there's the glove in there, I'm going to be in big trouble. So I was like, all right, and that was kind of weighing on the back of my mind.
Good thing
And
the glove was vanilla.
Yeah, the glove was pretty easy to find. I found it pretty early.
How early?
I don't know, probably about the 30-minute mark.
Same here, pretty much. Wow.
Yeah, Level, you were a bit ahead on Maze Island at that point. You both did pretty similar things once you got the raft.
How about that Palace 5, huh?
You found the big loop as well?
The Palace 5 was a nightmare. I think I found every single dead end in that place.
I don't know if I did, but I found this massive loop.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty, Yeah, I mean, I went all the way down, right and left, and then I finally went the right way, which is the first left. And then if you went around and you went right, which would be like the logical way to go, it took you down this really long, actually not really long, just a couple room dead end. But then you went left in that weird tea room, and it sent you on like a 10 room linear pathway, and then finally you get to Guma. It was like the worst. And then Barba, of course, was only like 2 rooms in. If you went left immediately at start.
I almost didn't go to like Barba like a couple of rooms in. I decided to just go down the elevator, then turned around and checked, decided to check just all the way up, and then realized that was the best thing to do.
Yeah, it didn't take me long to find it, but I did go down all the way down and I did check around there. I think there was even a magic container down there. As the Palace 6 item, and it was one of those rooms where you could see it, it was free, you could just walk and go get it. But yeah, after I did that, I went right. I hit all the dead ends. I followed that to the dead end, and then it was like, either take the first left or go all the way to the bottom and take that left. And I was like, well, this left is closer, so I'll just take this one. And sure enough, there's Barba.
I see.
That reminds me, though, you both sure found your way to Horsehead quickly.
That was just one room down.
Yeah, Horsehead was right there. I mean, 2 rooms technically, but yeah. Man, if fire wasn't linked to thunder, I mean, I might have found the trophy spell eventually, but like having fire linked to thunder made me able to just not look for anything else and just place gems after that.
Yeah, that was like what, one room down in Palace 1?
Yeah, yeah, you went down. There was a elevator that you could make a left-hand turn in, and then you went down one more room, and then there was Horsehead was the next room down. So
Yeah, it took more time to actually just get into that palace than to actually just find the boss.
yeah, exactly. That 2-screen VOD encounter, man. It's got to be at least 30 or 40 seconds long.
Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
Nah, I gotta get going, man. My girl's in the other room waiting on me. But thank you guys so much, man. GG's level. See you in the brackets, and thank you guys for doing everything. Thank you guys for picking this up on such short notice, man. That was really cool, you guys. And I'll see you guys next time.
See you next time.
Yeah, GG again to both of you. That was quite the race.
GG's. Yeah, so any last okay, look well, as I say that level is gone, but GG's to them both. Uh we will congrats again to Level for taking the win and to trailZ for taking the win. Wow, brains quit. GG's to trailZ for taking the win and commiserations to Level. Good race there between them both. We'll see them again next week, and then in brackets as well, as noted, as they've both moved on, guaranteed to move on with at least 3 wins each. So give them both a follow here, trailZ and levelengine, to our and to our 2 combs here. Jossie and Night Shifter, much appreciated for all your work. I did pull up this mess of a seed in the seed's Eastern Continent map in the Z2 edit program. Yeah, this is a pretty stupid one. There are 4 very distinct segments up on this of this map. The water tile was in that far top northeastern corner beyond Nuke, where Nuke Kasudo ended up, by the way. No, did not look to see what was on that, and one of us, honestly. GG's, what a seed. And thank you for watching all as well. Let's see, coming up ahead on the CSR schedule, that is all for tonight, but we've got a lot going on currently. We did. Got coming up tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, at 10 a.m. Eastern. Skip that one by accident. Skyward Sword Randomizer Season 2 tournament. Still trying to match between Jazznix and Flua. We'll have at 8 p.m. Eastern a Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 3 winners round 1 between BC, Guppy, and Alf. And at 10 p.m. Eastern, we'll have an LCDPR Link to Fast Randomizer Casual Boots tournament group P tiebreaker between Josh Bittner and Dakin. And we got more races throughout the week for those tournaments, the one record randomizer, as well as more Z2R races, which I'm sure will be into the schedule as they get, well, scheduled. But that will be pretty much it for us tonight. We're going to go over and say hi to our friend Trevly, who is doing some Zelda 2 all keys practice, I believe. So let's wish him luck with that. And hello, night. Thank you for watching all. We will see you next time.
Good night, everybody.